So actually, we are going to watch the Helldivers 2 review, and I fucking love Helldivers. I'm actually going to be playing it this week, and I'm super excited,
This video contains many certifiable thought crimes. Helldivers 2 is an amazing co-op shooter that plays exactly like No Man's Sky, except instead of exploring the cosmos, you die horribly in the Somme. Every copy of Helldivers 2 is personalized. Joel wanted me to fight 10,000 fire ants. In a universe where humanity is beset on all sides by curious wildlife
video editing is insane.
Actual Terminators, Super Earth, the galaxy's last and only bastion of managed democracy, sends its finest men, women, and children over 7 to liberate and spread freedom to the most horrifying hellscapes known to man, where war crimes are not only justified,
but I honestly think, in my experience, this game's only really been fun with
humanity's finest in emancipation,
like being able to sit in a VC with them, voice chat with them.
There's no need to worry about that last one because we are incredibly expendable. All across the galaxy, Liberty's enemies march ever closer, but through the power of teamwork, friendship, and 500-kilogram bombs, we will fight for freedom, for democracy, and most importantly, because it's really funny. Dudes be like, Helldivers 2 is military propaganda. My brother in Christ. It worked. Triple the defense budget.
I didn't even think about that. It really is, military propaganda. At least 1 month of editing for one video? Really? I mean, I can tell the video editing in here is absolutely insane. Look at this montage. This is so hype.
The first thing you'll notice upon entering the SES Judge of Judgment is the incredibly stupid name. And yes, you are able to name it other things using the Wizard 101 naming scheme. Things like the Pride of Pride, Star of the Stars, Patriot of Patriotism, and my personal favorite, the Founding Father of Family Values, because this game has a lot of violence in movies.
Oh my god.
Oh, here you see me depicted as the Soy Wojak. The second thing you'll notice upon entering the bridge is the ongoing galactic war, and that we are currently fucking losing the galactic war, which is why we need to suit up with exactly 3 of our friends and choose which planet is in vital need of the democratic process. If you don't have any friends, then I hope you can speak good Mandarin. I think I did something to make him mad. But to win the Galactic War, we must first understand the Galactic War. We can ill afford another Malevolon Creek, which is why I'm going to go over each of the 2 fronts that are currently reducing us to smears across the galaxy. And
because the thing is, I'm ass at games, and I know I am. So when I play with friends, my friends already know this. So if I perform like ass, they are already aware, and for the most part, they don't flame me. They don't flame me. So, but with randos, it's kind of like hit or miss. You never know when you're gonna get one of those really angry teammates that's gonna call you something really not nice. So that's why I don't play like a lot of these type of games where it's like team-based, like League of Legends, Overwatch, Valorant. I really don't like playing with just randos. Like, I want some friends to play. You are a backpack that they carried. Exactly. I'm the backpack of the team.
I'm going to do it at difficulty 7 or above, which is coincidentally
that is insane. I don't think I've gone past 5.
Age. On the left-turn side of the political spectrum, we have the Automaton Front, an enemy focusing on range tactics, heavy armor in slight excess, and an extremely high amount of explosive ordnance. Oh, I'm out of here, guys, later. If that sounds a little bit intimidating, then don't worry. I haven't even gotten to the horde of angry chainsaws yet. Chainsaw Man reference goes in the video here. But talking about the Automaton Front is never complete without talking about the fucking Creek, or as it is known by our honored veterans, Space Vietnam. This goddamn planet has been single-handedly responsible for most of our casualties.
My leg!
is this SpongeBob? And
My
that is
leg.
genuinely impressive considering that 10 million men have already died in the Battle of the Madagascar Lemur. Those are considered rookie numbers, and we're already outpacing the Taiping Rebellion. In fact, every single military operation we conduct is in some way related to Malevelon Creek. And personally, I don't really see what all the hype is about. After all, it's just one planet. How important could one planet possibly be?
Very important. Oh my god.
We will go interdimensional. We will unlock the secrets of the universe. God has laid them out like Christmas presents for his children.
Boot camp's got fucking weird recently.
Was that
Malevelon
Alex
Creek
Jones?
And by extension, the rest of the front is essentially an exercise in how
It
much
sounded
PTSD
like him. Maybe
one
I'm
man
wrong.
can possibly get. Their firepower is so overwhelming, so absolutely constant, that describing it as an endless retreat where you accidentally accomplish all of your objectives would be very generous.
Accidentally?
As it implies that I do the objectives.
Fucking shit.
This can occasionally
Me. Me.
push you into what we call unfortunate tactical positions, at which point your main options for survival are going to be watching your slower friends get burned to death in the Mekong.
Oh my god.
I will never unhear that scream. So yes, this planet may be what economists call bad use of our human capital, but after dealing with several days of what I can only describe as angry forklift decommissioning. Oh shit, this motherfucker's not OSHA certified. You really need a step ladder for that, sir. Okay, call me crazy,
see.
but I think there's a turret around this corner, guys. I fucking hate the creek. I can safely say that the attachment has become fucking personal. And honestly, I just want to see how many bodies one planet can hold. We lost Vietnam, we lost Afghanistan, and yes, we definitely lost America. So goddammit, I am not going to lose this shit to ones and zeros. God gave this galaxy to a non-binary species, and service guarantees gender affirmation. Fun facts about the bot front. Number 10, man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke. Number 9, if you happen to make the mistake of fighting here, you're quickly going to realize that most of our forces are Chinese, each one taking glorious
I have
event-
never, I mean, to be fair, I guess I've never really played with randos, but like, aren't there servers? Or is it just like one global server? I think that maybe makes more sense because I've played with Zeus. She's on the other side of the world. But wouldn't it like prioritize putting you in games with people in the same region? I don't know.
against the steel
That's
plants they work
insane,
in.
though.
Very auspicious
funny.
behavior. And conversely,
One global
we
server,
Guaylo have been
okay.
sent by our barbarian prince to fight the hordes of angry roaches. For it is the God-given right of the
I
defense
can't.
lobby
With Chargers,
to
is
remind
this
the
something
bugs
I see in
that
my
it is
fucking
man who was made in
nightmares?
God's image. Really can't wait to die on fucking legally distinct Clendathu. The Terminid Front, sorry, the Terminid population problem is a wide assortment of increasingly
Zuzu is a
horrifying
sweat.
demons, each one
She
abandoned by their
is-
creators in
She is
completely
a
different ways.
gamer.
My guy's got a bad case of the
She's
rigor
a
mortis.
gamer.
We've got small bugs, big bugs, immortal bugs,
Nope.
bugs that function as artillery, and of course, the bugs that stalk you at night. Thankfully for us though, Napalm is an equal opportunity employer, and a lot of positions are open right now. That is to say, once you start fighting the bugs, you do not stop for about 40 minutes or so, because they just spawned a battalion from the ground like the goddamn Viet Cong for the 3rd time in a row.
That's
And I
why
do
she
not have
had
enough
to
range
take
for
a
this
bath
shit.
before her debut.
Good fucking throw, dude.
She do
I
be a little
just want to walk
stanky.
to the McDonald's, guys. I'm just
Did I hear sweat? Yeah, we were talking about Zuzu.
It's literally
Zeus.
my birthday. I'm a little birthday
She's a sweaty
boy.
gamer.
And do you want to know the worst part about this war? We don't really know how they move between planets. And I don't think they have what you would call
Oh
a plan.
my God.
Rather, the Terminid simply appear in places they wish to eviscerate. Kind of like a Whole Foods. So, you can imagine my shock when I learned that those white bitches were trying to gentrify the moon. They are ruining the amazing local culture of,
Oh, he's pink.
California. I hope it's becoming obvious
What?
that fighting these things under normal circumstances is what we call, same-day shipping to God. What the fuck? Fortunately for us, though, we have access to a wide variety of unique and hilarious tools, which are only accessible via inputting a series of hand signs.
It's
informally known
Dibs
as
Revolution.
Airstrike Jutsu. Whether it's big
Not the
airstrikes,
airstrike
bigger
jutsu.
airstrikes, biggest airstrike the engine can sustain, or airstrikes that specialize in killing everything except the enemy. There are so many bad guys with so much damage to be done that the most challenging part is keeping your team out of the blast radius.
I got 500 kilogram ready.
Oh no! It's right next to you!
What have you fucking done? And yes, you do have to throw them, which means you can drop them, throw the wrong asset, and even attach them to enemies that are running into you. My personal favorite combination is definitely the napalm and chlorine gas, for when you really, really want your enemies to feel.
I really hope the date that was just put on the bottom of the video a few seconds
Even attach
ago
them to enemies that are running into you.
is not the date I think it is. Hold up.
Yes, you do have to throw them, which means you can drop them, throw the wrong asset, and
I am going to pretend I did not see that.
even attach them to enemies that are running into you. My personal favorite combination is definitely the napalm and chlorine gas, for when you really, really want your enemies to feel pain. Inside and out.
What do you mean? You guys
We
don't
also
wake up
offer a
with the
gluten-free
smell of
variety.
napalm
Now,
every
of
morning?
course, airstrikes aren't the only thing we can deliver. Just most of them, because here at the Defense Department, we take care to provide, why can't I say words? A wide array of support tools. And by support tools, I mean the machine gun, which are crucial and necessary for fighting, literally anything. We've got flamethrowers, jetpacks, automatic lasers that demand human sacrifice,
Oh.
average American police taser with unlimited ammo, automatic targeting, and a vendetta against teammates. For when you really hate everything in a general direction, railguns that encourage you to fire volleys like Napoleonic line infantry. It also has two fire modes called safe mode and unsafe
I don't
mode.
think I have that one.
And of course the giant death robots that
I
randomly
really
explode
want
sometimes.
that. I don't know what level I have to be to get to that. I think
That
I'm
is
like
the
level
last
12.
time I buy a fucking Tesla. My personal
Not the
favorite strategy involves
Tesla!
everyone giving their mechs to the
Have you guys been seeing that there's more cyber trucks going around now? Like the cyber truck, Tesla. That is insane. They are the stupidest thing. I actually saw one, like a few weeks back. I was driving somewhere and there was a cyber truck, and it was like one of these stupidest like things I've ever seen. I'm sorry, I don't really like. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't really been that convinced on electric cars yet, but man, Elon Musk is something fucking else.
The designated disabled man who will proceed to stay inside of 6 different wheelchairs for 40 minutes. And as a caveat, we force him to crawl on the ground between mechs for immersion reasons. But honestly, all of these fantastic tools absolutely pale in comparison to the fast and convenient resupply of GamerSup's energy drinks, here to
Oh
give you
my
a
God.
fantastic boost to your gaming abilities, which, if you want to win
Is
this
this an
battle,
ad?
I will now expect of you. We
Do
in the
not mix
Chinese
with a
are
knife.
not going to be taking back Osto 2 on 8 hours of sleep, but they did also release a sleep aid.
I
in
have
case
that.
somebody gives you too much energy. How am I getting away with this shit? GamerSupps comes in many different flavors, such as Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000.
That is my favorite
Grandpa's
flavor.
Ashes, and,
Guacamole Gamer Fart
good.
9000 is my
It's,
favorite flavor.
It's just good. All at the low price of 40 cents per stratagem, which is literally cheaper than the dirt I am dying over. I went to Amazon and checked. So if you are still watching this video somehow, and God bless you if you are, you can have GamerSupps delivered with 10% off by opening the description and clicking the special stratagem code. What else do we have? We have sentry
I actually
guns
like that.
in
I
case you
usually skip
really
ads.
don't want to play the game, as
I
well as a
kind of just want to
strange
watch
amount
the
of
video,
primaries
but that was a
child
well
safe. Can't
put
wait
together
for the devs
ad.
to nerf this one
I
and say
like
some shit
that.
like, "Sorry, Helldivers, Command sent us rigatoni instead of railgun shells." Now, in this kind of environment with
Oh
this
my
many
God.
fireworks, casualties are not just
He
expected.
just attached the
They are
strategy
required.
to his teammate.
You don't really get to 12 million by being an easy game, which is why, upon the occurrence of my teammate's tragic passing, I will gain the ability to replace my friends with a legally distinct Helldiver, ready to fight and die for the worst planets you have ever seen. Like my brother in Christ, you are fighting over the Arizona iced tea world. Missions in this game are usually comprised of exploring new and fantastic worlds, and then building a Walmart supercenter on them. Local residents be damned. To that end, we have a great diversity of missions, like geological surveys, rescuing civilians who move their heads like confused avians.
I have not done any of those missions yet.
Spreading
I
industrial
did not
amounts of
even know you could do
carcinogenic
that.
gas and launching the fucking nuclear missile. We did it, Patrick. We saved Istanu, along with a myriad of side objectives, which usually boil down to killing everything that moves, and occasionally loading a gun that will do it for you. We don't really talk about the eradicate missions because they tend to play themselves, all in service to liberate a planet by an astounding 0.0003%. This isn't a fucking charity, alright? Reach 100% liberation and lose all of it the very next day. I am currently reporting to you from the 5th Siege of Hellmire. Planets in Helldivers also have a unique blend of beautiful environments, like the Heaven planet, where it is
Oh my
impossible
god,
to escape
what was the
Godzilla.
last one I
The
played on
constant
stream
meteor storm planet,
with my
where it
mods
is
and like my
illegal to
friends?
stand
We were
still.
playing on the fire
Fire
planet.
Tornado planet. The
That one
weird
fucking
animal
sucked.
planet. I'm going to call you
Not the
Genghis
crab
Shingles
rave.
Ringer, and the planet that, before it was removed from the game, randomized your airstrikes, which
Oh.
made the process of calling a resupply much more interesting. Please put this back in the game.
I did not
Look,
even know they did
Helldivers is
that.
a game that gives you a lot of tools and a
They
lot
do.
of places to use them. So honestly, the task of describing it all to you is not my fucking job. The developers are literally adding things
You're so real
faster
for
than I
that.
can show them to you. I began making this video before Mex existed. So inevitably, when the day comes that Arrowhead adds the secret third faction that we don't legally know anything about, I guess I'll be making a video about it. As long as this one gets views. Overall, Helldivers 2 is an absolute chaotic mess, where every mission begins and ends with the assumption that we are not going to make it. And yet,
Yep.
somehow, some way, I
Yep.
still find a way to disappoint my friends. Some may consider it difficult, while others may consider it fucking bullshit. But personally, surviving
I consider it both.
against all odds in the face of complete, absolute absurdity is a big reason that I still love this game. No matter how many game-breaking bugs they introduce. Sorry Helldivers, this gun's accuracy rating is so high that it causes integer overflow. And with the Galactic War still ongoing, our story of spreading managed democracy has only just begun. We have the ships, we have the weapons, we need soldiers. Soldiers like the angry Chinese guy. Service guarantees affordable healthcare. They'll keep fighting, and they'll win. As long as the bug front plays the game today. On a more personal note, the Ministry of Truth extends its gratitude to all of its very kind patrons, enabling
Look at
and
'em.
financing our propaganda on a truly galactic scale. Your money is being put to excellent use, making only the funniest and most original content. Anyways,
What the
time to
fuck?
report to my execution now.
Ripperoni. Well, that was fun. I liked that.